Hey guys, how's it going? This is Christopher John Hill, and today we have for you another gold farming guide for Guild Wars 2. And a little bit of nostalgia, because today we have Jora, one of the Norn heroes from the original Guild Wars. She was always one of my favorites in the original game, and definitely a good hero, if not one of the best from it. So, without further ado, I'll show you guys 4 farming paths today. Gold farming paths, and I'm going to show you exactly where they are in just a moment. But for the time being, let me just zoom out for you. There's the statue on the right of Jora, and then we have my version of her right there next to her. I think she looks pretty good indeed, not bad at all. It took a little while to create this one and to get all the colors right on the armor. It's the proper Jora armor, available on the trading post, and hope you guys like the end result. So there you have it. Alrighty, I'll show you the total makeover for Jora at the end of this video, and until then, let's get underway. Okay guys, to show you these farming paths today, I'm going to be using one of our previous characters, which I've shown you in a previous total makeover and video, which is of course is Tammy. And she's always as cute as ever, as you can see. So there she is. And let's get underway. So basically, we are on our the map that we need to be on, which of course is Wrathy Hinterlands. Everyone knows this map. However, this time I'm not going to be showing you centaurs. I'm going to be showing you something else entirely different. And we're going to be heading down here, through this water, where all the bandits are. And then we're going to be heading up there. And then we're going to make our way downwards, and I'll show you the exact path in one moment. So let's get underway. As I said, Jora has been one of my favorite characters in the original Guild Wars, and she always will be. And I think she came out pretty good in the end. So, at the beginning of this farming path, you're going to be finding, of course, a cluster of, I think it's cabbage or lettuce down here, which you can go for if you want to. Entirely up to you guys, you don't have to, but it's a good place to build up charges if you have things like glyphs of the, for instance, exclusively of the overload. So there you have it. Tons of cabbage in here, and you can also use glyphs that gives you karma or whatever else is to your heart's desire. So you can go in there if you want to, completely optional. But yeah, this is pretty much the beginning of the farming path. You're gonna have some drakes. You're gonna have some bandits. They go down pretty much in 2 seconds flat with a thief using dual pistols. So I would highly recommend a thief, a daredevil, or basically anything that has the thief class on it. Even a deadeye would be good here, because you can take them out. They're spread out fairly far apart, and they go down extremely fast, regardless of what you use on them. I just found the thief is the quickest way to take them out. And as you can see, every time I hit one of them, they instantly go down. And in next to no time, you're pretty much going through the path. After you wipe those ones out, you just come right up here to the top of this hill. You can either walk up or you can just fly up, and you find a bunch more bandits up here. Just take them out, take them down, and they will go down fairly fast indeed. Just make sure the auto-targeting doesn't mess you up like it did me just now, because that can happen. You have to be careful of that, and the bombs that they put down, of course. So, yep, I got hit by that one. Otherwise, once you're finished there, you just head straight into the bandit camp itself, which is just left of the Wyconas woods. And then you're going to have more bandits down here as well. This is optional, you can take these ones out if you want to. I mean, why not? It only takes a couple extra seconds. You might as well throw that into your farming path as well. Why not? There you go. Got an extra 3 of them. Done. And what we're looking for, of course, is the bag of purloined goods. This is going to drop you guys a bunch of random loot. It's going to give you a lot of gold. Always save your dagger storm for when it counts the most. Or, three or more opponents, I say. Usually the trick. But you can use it anytime you want, of course. It's entirely up to you. But 3 is my recommendation. So you just take these ones down. Once they all go down, take the veteran out if you want to. With a thief, he goes down next to no time, so you might as well. Watch this. Take him down next to no time. And then you just steal from him, interrupt him, move back a little bit, and pick him off. There you go. almost got them already. And sometimes they drop some better loot, so I always like to take the veterans down just in case they give you something good. And once you take them all out, you can head back again to the way you came, reasonably the way you came. And by then you're going to have everything respawning right here. You can take them down again if you want to. Gives you a lot more extra loots in return for your efforts. There you go, got them. And then of course there's going to be another bandit camp just straight ahead. And some of them will drop from the trees here. You can take them out too. And yeah, it's just one bandit after another, guys. It doesn't end. But of course, eventually you will come to the end of them, and I will show you where to go after that immediately. So let's just take these ones out, and then we shall head to the next spot. There you go. Keep going. And then you go. One more. Got them. Alrighty, so after you take them out, you just basically head back down again. You can do the event if you want to, or you can skip it entirely. I personally like to come all the way down here, where the air elementals are. There's always an event running here, usually, which you can get some extra karma, and of course the stones that are needed to do the jewel crafting. So it's always good to take these ones out. There's a ton of grubs down here too to take out. They're all tightly clumped together, which makes it really nice. And they go down one after the other. So next to no time, guys, you're basically storming through this this route. It doesn't take long at all. It's very rewarding, very quick, very easy. And yeah, if you guys don't like spending a lot of time on your farming routes, then this is definitely the one for you. You can also find a lot of trees here in this area, as well as herbs. They're always spread throughout this area right here that I'm passing by. As you can see, there's tons of them around me. So, but that's up to you. If you want to get them, you can. If you don't want to, just go ahead right back to where you started again, and start the farming path, right over, all over again. And there you go. Alrighty, on to the next one. And I'm just going to show you how much loot we got. There we go, 14 bags. We're going to open those up and show you what we got. There you go, a little bit of everything. Not bad at all. Alright guys, here we are at the next waypoint. This is of course the top left-hand corner of the map. It's the Arca waypoint on the Harathi Hinterlands map. And what we're going to be looking for specifically is the drakes initially, and then we're going to be moving into the water because there's a very good reason as to why we're going to be going down there. And I'll show you what that is in just a moment. And we're going to be finding a very valuable resource from these creatures indeed. It's not just the high quality meats or the slabs of red meat that drop from them. It is of course the scales, and they will drop from them periodically. And of course the higher your magic find, the better. Yeah, so it's 403% my magic find, guys. Not bad. That's pretty reasonable. So I think we'll be fine with that. So you just take these drakes out up here, and they're going to drop you a whole bunch of random stuff. There's a ton of them up here for starters. So if anyone prefers land combat, then you're off to a good start. And they go down in next to no time. And then once you're done, head straight into the water. You're going to find a ton of targets down here, which are quite honestly never going to end. There's going to be tons and tons and tons of them. And as I was saying, guys, just take them out one after the other. There's going to be barracudas, there's going to be marsh drakes, there's going to be gulper fish, there's going to be armored fish. The list never ends down here. Just tons and tons and tons of targets. You can basically take out whatever you want and form up your own farming path, or you can just run around and take them out, seemingly at random for the most part. But eventually we will have to head in one direction, so we might as well head in this general direction towards the armored fish, which is what I would recommend. And then I will show you where to go directly after this and to get back here again. So there you go, got the first scale, which just dropped. Scales are worth about 7 gold each, which isn't bad. Not bad at all, guys. You're going to be making some pretty reasonable money really fast from these targets in particular on this map. And they will drop pretty consistently as well. You will get them one after another. And the marsh drakes are always pretty easy to take out, so why not? There you go. And then once you've taken them out, just basically head down here, and the water is going to converge in on itself. And there's an important reason that we are here. Let's see, just 1 second. So take these ones out. There you go. And then head down here. And what you're going to be finding is these fish in particular, which of course are called the spiked tail fish. And they're going to be lined up perfectly, one target after another. You can take them down, and sometimes they will drop one scale after another. But if they don't, it will just be random loot otherwise. And they're all the way down up into the vista itself. So you guys are never going to be running out of things to farm. And scales are one of the best items in the game to be selling on the trading post at the moment. So this is why I'm recommending this particular trail for you guys. So you can farm to your heart's content, essentially. There you go, took them out. And then once you finish off these guys, all you got to do is head to the top of the water there. And then use your roller beetle. And that will take you to the top of the map, next to where the harpies are. And in the water there, you're going to be finding a whole bunch more targets to take on. So the route is up to you. You can go through that gate there, or you can go across the top here. There's also going to be a lot of trees up here you can farm. And a lot of other targets as well, like the eagle raptors, which you can take out if you want to. It's entirely up to you guys. You don't have to. If you don't want to be bothered with them, if you want to stick with the more expensive stuff, just head into the water, which is down the bottom. And hunt after the barracudas. So there you go, and take them out. So this is pretty much what I would call easy farming for the most part. You don't really need to put a lot of effort into it at all. You just take your time, go at your own pace, and take them out one at a time. Most people are not a fan of underwater combat, but if you can withstand some of it, it's gonna pay off for you in the long run. You're gonna make a lot of loot down here. It'll add up over time, and then you can just sell it and make you guys self a lot of gold in return. There you go, guys. Tons of targets all around me. So, as I said, you can start at this waypoint, work your way through the drakes there. You can go all the way down to there. Take the spikefish tail out, and then head to the top right-hand corner. Go through all that, and then go through all this. And then keep going over and over again. And there you go. You got six of the scales on just one of those runs. Not bad. Yep, 37 silver. So if you keep on doing that over an hour, you're probably going to make at least 10 to 20 gold, depending on how quickly you do it, depending on your stats, depending on your gear, and depending on your class. So, as you can see around me, there are plenty of targets. You're never going to run out, guys. The only thing you have to worry about is the champion shark. Just make sure you avoid him, and you can keep farming to your heart's content. Tons of barracudas in that direction all around me as well. See you guys? Tons and tons and tons of targets. You're not going to run out. Alrighty, on to the next one. Okay guys, here we are in our next spot. This is of course down the bottom right hand corner of the map. It's above the Wild Spine Hills. Essentially down the bottom right hand corner of the Harathi Hinterlands map. And what we're going to be doing is heading into a cave system, which is right here. And this is going to be, of course, the script. I've been here with previous characters. This one hasn't been there yet, so that's why it hasn't been discovered. But for this video, I wanted to use Tammy to show it off. So just head straight into the cave and take this grid out one after another. You can use thieves, you can use warriors. Those are the two top classes I would recommend here. Even an engineer would be suitable for farming this particular cave system. And there's going to be endless scripts, one after the other. They're never going to end. There's tons and tons and tons of them down here. A lot of people didn't even know this place existed. I just found it by chance. I don't think it was always here. I think it was added in, probably in recent times or recent years. But sometimes if you return to a map, you'll find areas that have either been upgraded or slightly changed. And I believe this to be one of them. If I'm mistaken, then forgive me. Yeah, in previous runs of this map, I never really came across it. Either I missed it entirely, or I just didn't know it was here. So, there you have it. Lots and lots and lots of script. They're going to keep coming at you one after another, but if you just keep hammering on them, they will go down very fast. And you'll take them down next to no time. You will also have a chest at the end of this cavern. So it's almost like a jump puzzle, sort of, but not quite. Though I will admit, they did put an excessive amount of veterans guarding the chest itself. Considering just what kind of chest it is, I was a little bit surprised at that. I'll show you what I mean in a second when I go up there. But yeah, there's like, I believe 3 or 4 veterans protecting the chest. That did definitely shock me. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I suppose veterans do give you a better chance of finding better drops. But yeah, there you have it. 3 of them, plus the fourth one that was behind us. So yeah, there was at least 3 of these veterans here. We just use our elite skill, and of course they knock us to the ground. Yeah, in typical fashion. Alright, so just take them out. And yep. There you go. Got him. Took him out. Oh, wait a minute, there's another one. There's a 4th. I'll make that 5, guys. There's 5 of them. Unbelievable. All for a splendid chest. Okay. Alrighty. Got it. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the next thing now. So, yeah, there you have it. There's the cave system. It's like a figure 8. So, yeah, head straight in. Do sort of a zigzag. Then, yep. It's done. Alrighty, on to the final path. Oh, and in case anyone didn't realize, right here on the map, just above this waypoint, the barricade camp waypoint, you're going to have a ton of coyotes. These are a lot like the wolves that you'll find on some of the higher tier maps. And these ones, they will summon in allies. So be very careful, because they will gang up on you extremely fast, and they will kill you extremely quickly. But if you guys wanted to stop by here to get some extra loot, you're going to get a ton of extra targets in next to no time. And then you just take them all down all at once. And there you have it. You've got some fangs, got some meat. And the fangs themselves, they're worth actually a pretty reasonable amount of silver. There you go, 5 silver each, so it's worth coming by here, guys. Alrighty, once you take them out, once you take them out, head right past. You can take the boars out if you want to. They will drop fangs, I believe. So they are optional, entirely up to you. Head past the rock dogs, head past the centaurs, go all the way up here. And right at the top, you're going to have, of course, these wolves at the top. So you can take these out too if you want to. Entirely up to you guys. And they will summon in allies as well. So, yep, there you have it. There's even more of them you can take down if you want to. Completely optional. Don't have to do this bit out the front, but if you want to, you can. So once you take them down, just head straight into the cave system right here. And you are going to be finding a ton of random enemies. I'm talking like grubs, I'm talking boars, slimes, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So this is essentially a miscellaneous cave. You're going to be finding all kinds of different loot that's going to be dropping from these guys. No joke, guys, there's plenty of targets in here, always worth coming in here. As you can see, tons and tons and tons of targets. I recommend it because the amount of slimes that are down here. I mean, throughout the game, I've always looked for a spot where you find an area where you would find as many of these slimes as you can, and grubs as well, and this is definitely the area for it. Sometimes, of course, you will find a giant in here that is part of a event, but if he's not here, you can essentially just farm away, no problems at all. But if he is here, you can always head to one of the other areas, one of the other farming routes that I showed you. And as you can see on the right there, there's tons and tons of loot that is dropping one after another. And then after you finish that cave system, you just go straight into the next one. There's going to be even more of them in here. And yeah, there's plenty of targets, guys. Plenty of targets. This is why I show these farming paths, because it's going to give you a lot of loot and a lot of targets extremely quickly. The only annoying thing about the slimes is when they evade. It's only when they evade. It's the only thing. But they don't do it very often. And if you use a class like the Thief, you can pretty much take them out almost right away every time. There you go. Not many of them actually dodged, to be honest. So, in the end, it was not too much of an inconvenience at all. So take the grub down, take the slime down, and then once you're done in here, well, you can take these like 2 grubs out, why not? It's part of the route, so there we go. So once they're done, just head straight back through the entrance here. Take out anything that's respawned again, of course. There you go. Take them out. And then you can head straight back out the entrance here. And out here you're going to be finding a small group of the eagle raptors. And they will always give you extra goodies in return. Take them down. And yeah, there's a few of them around. There is. You just have to wiggle your way through the trees here a little bit. But yeah, you can find them. You just take them out. There you go. Done. And once you've taken them down, just head straight back up to the top of the cave system and do it all again. Basically rinse and repeat. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the 4 farming routes I showed you today. And as you can see there, that added up quite quickly indeed. A lot of miscellaneous loot. So yeah, I was very happy. And the script will drop the shinies, of course. As you can see, 5 bags of script shinies. You can open those and that gives you a ton more random loot, which is always nice. So let's deposit that, and then you can always salvage everything in your inventory. Alrighty guys, I'm going to be showing you the Jora Total Makeover, and then we'll wrap this video up for the day. So let's head there now. Alrighty guys, here we are at the Total Makeover section, but just before we do that, I just quickly wanted to show you the dyes that are involved on this particular outfit, because guys, this drove me nuts trying to figure this out myself, so I decided to put you guys out of your misery and just show you quickly what it is. Okay, so we have Illumination, top left hand corner, we have Cantaloupe, top right hand corner, we have Incandescent, bottom right hand corner, and we have Ominous Yellow down the bottom left hand corner. I had to check that one a couple times, but yep, that's it. That was really Ominous Yellow. Okay. Now for the Total Makeover. So let's click on her. Alrighty, so here we are in the Total Makeover section, and to me, she looks pretty close indeed to the original from the original Guild Wars. So I was very happy in the end with the end result. I paid intricate detail to every little detail on her, and I hope you guys appreciate the effort I put into it. Alrighty, so for the height, it's going to be maximum height. With the physique, it's going to be the top right hand corner. For the skin color, it is of course going to be pale number 2. For the markings, you're going to have, of course, the tattoo blue. For the markings themselves, the tattoos themselves, it's going to be all the way to the right at the top right hand corner. For the head options, it's going to be the one down all the way to the left and down the bottom right. So it's going to be, yep, one of the star ones. You can choose some of these other ones if you want to as well. But to me, it was the one I found that looked the most similar in the end. I mean, these other ones are okay as well, but to me, she looked definitely the most similar out of all of them. Alrighty, so for the hair, we're going to be going for all the way to the left and then the middle right. For the hair color itself, it's going to be all the way to the right hand side, and I believe it was flaxen blonde in the end, surprisingly, but yep, there it is. And for the accessory, it's going to be, I think it's banana milk. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, surprisingly. Okay. Yeah, it looks like that's the one. Alrighty, so that one's banana milk, and then head on down. Alrighty, for the eyes, it's going to be, of course, the neon blue. The eye angle is going to be the right, to the right, middle, right, and then for the nose, be to the right, left, all the way to the left, and then left. As for the lips, middle, right, left, and then finally for the face details, middle, left, right, middle, and left. Alrighty guys, we're just going to go wrap this up, and then that'll be it. Oh, and for anyone that's curious how she looks with the weapon equipped, there you go. Nice and shiny. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Not bad at all. So, This is why I wanted to make her a scrapper, because you can use the hammer, and that gives you the shiny effect. So I know she's originally a warrior, but there you have it. Engineer makes a good combination to me. So there you have it. Alrighty, let's head to the end of the video. Alrighty guys, here we are at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the 4 gold farming routes I showed you today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Also keep in mind I am a writer on Amazon. I've just started a new series of books. It's called Akima and Dante, Against All Odds, an Isekai story of love and revenge, Volume 1. And I am getting close to finishing Volume 2 already. So please feel free to check that out in the description below. It is well worthwhile. It's got illustrations in it, and you guys, I guarantee, will be very impressed if you just have a quick look at that. So until next time, guys, I hope you take care, and I'll see you next time. Alrighty, see you later. Bye.